we are meeting face to face. Today is my second week, and today is my first day, and we have an all-day sighted. I'm very excited this morning. I was a little too excited. I had to take a breathing treatment this morning. July 11th. What have I done this week? I did come in on Monday, and I told you guys about my the training, the all-day training. It went very well. I did have a couple hiccups. It started off in an auditorium, and we got a different schedule based on a different team that we're on. And so on the invite, it said, auditorium, then section 1, 2, 3, blah, 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 blah. Well, since we started off in an auditorium, I thought that was the first session, which it was not the first session. So I wound up going to the second area, which was a classroom in another building down the street. So I'm just sitting there, and I pulled up my phone and I'm looking, and I realized I'm in the wrong I'm in the wrong class. I'm in the wrong class, in the wrong building, but the right person. Okay. So I realized, I told the instructor, I was like, I'm sorry, I'm in the wrong place. I'm feeling a little embarrassed at this point. Like, oh my gosh, like, you're in the wrong place. But anyway, I told her, and she was like, oh, it's okay, just stay put. Well, turns out at least 10 of us are in the wrong place in this particular class. Now, there's 400 plus people here. So then, going throughout the day, I realized that this was a very common error, that a lot of people assume the same thing that I assume, because there's no directions. I think they kind of just assumed that we all knew what was going on, and they had these acronyms on the invite. Like, we don't know what these acronyms mean, Anyway, but it turned out well. It turned out really good. Just like I've said with learning, there's always this huge learning curve. And right now I'm just, they use this analogy, you're drinking out of a water hose. And right now it's like my mouth is full of water. It's open, and the water is just bouncing off at this point. But I'm gonna keep going, keep plunging. We don't technically start seeing students until our semester doesn't start until September 4th. I have 4 students on my roster as of today, so I need to go ahead. I have been given the A-OK to start contacting my parents and setting up meetings, because with this school we do individual learning plans, and every student gets an individual learning plan regardless. Special ed, regular ed, everyone gets a learning plan, because this school is individualized towards the individual child, and it's not geared towards the convenience of a teacher. And that's a scary thought, because in actuality, all teachers, we want to have, I don't know, in my thoughts, I don't know about anybody else's thoughts, but these are just my thoughts. Sometimes I want to make sure things are fair and things are equal, so to say, even though these are theories and theoretical, because I know that it's even in a brick and mortar class, things aren't really equal, because they're just not. Kids learn differently. kids take in information different ways. You know, it's just not equal. We sometimes get in the habit of teaching the same thing the same way. You know, we can differentiate, you know, high, medium, or high on level and below level. But when you're using totally different things for different students, as in curriculums for different students, then that's when it could be, the thought of it can be overwhelming. So we'll see. We shall see. But I'm excited. I finished my syllabus, because we do have to do a syllabus, or a class expectations. So I finished mine yesterday in 5 pages. I did model mine from a veteran teacher's, how hers looked, and I added some things. I changed some things around that made a little more sense, like in the placement of certain topics. I need to work on my Google site, and I need to really work on my Google Drive, getting that organized. I'm having some issues with that doggone Google Drive. For some reason, it's not allowing me to copy forms, how you should be allowed to, you know, someone send you a document and you copy it and put it in your Google Drive. For some reason, that function is not working on my Google Drive, and I sent someone an email about it to see if she could help me with that, because yesterday, me and a veteran teacher, we did a Google Hangout, and I shared my screen with her, and she was able, you know, to walk me through the steps, and it was not working. So she wound up having to send me a different document altogether. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yes, I need to work on my Google site, or sites, or whatever they call them. And I've already requested help for the Google Drive not working correctly. I also need to make contact with my parents, and I have a webinar today. And really, because I have this syllabus together, I think what I'm going to do is pull stuff off of my my syllabus and put it on my site. You know, I do like cohesiveness. I like things to be said the same way in different places, just so there's no ambiguity. Like, you know exactly what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be working on today. I have a webinar from 10 to 12, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm excited. I'm nervous. Oh my gosh, I keep saying this every clip. I'm nervous and I'm scared. Nervous and I'm scared. Nervous, not really nervous and scared, but nervous and excited. So yeah, we'll see how this all plays out. Oh, and my tires are freaking, I need 3 tires. But as we know, when you are coming from a teacher, like I have not budgeted to get my tires replaced. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do about these tires. Yesterday, my driver front, well, I guess it's always the front if it's the driver, but my driver's side, my front driver's side tire yesterday was registering at 10 psi, 10, and it's supposed to be above 36. So my son put air in it, and it went up to 40, and now this morning it's down at 28. So I'm like, okay, do I have a leak in the tire? What the heck is going on? Like, I need these tires to hold up until I can get them fixed. more like face-to-face trainings this month. I have one next week, I think on Monday, and then I have one on the 29th, I think, and the 30th or the 31st or something like that. So yeah. Oh my gosh, yes. Anyway, have a good one. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Oh, I also wanted to say this. Like, I looked at my YouTube, what is it called? Like video manager or something. And it told me I had 13 subscribers. I'm like, what? 13? Like, I know that's, you know, peas in a bucket to some people, but I'm like, wow, 13 people. Hi. All right, talk to you guys soon. My week has been, woo. Yeah, they always say this job is like drinking water out of a water hose. You know, there's so much information coming at you. Oh, gosh. So, anywho, I have completed training after training after training. Today, well, this week I have been able to all of these ideas and thoughts that I'm having within myself because I haven't completed the process yet. So, of course, there's lots of stuff that I need to learn and will be learning. But right now, yeah, it is what it is. I'm just going to do what I gotta do. So, I watched my last week's video, and I am having an issue uploading videos. I thought it would be very simple to upload my videos from my phone because I had watched some videos of people using their cell phones to upload videos. But I haven't mastered the uploading part yet. I have the two up, and I have last week's vlog still in the process of uploading for some reason, and I had to chop that in so many different ways. It was like a 36-minute video that I've had to edit down to under 15 minutes. So, I don't know. I was trying not to have to go out and get me a camera with an SD card where I can just put in my computer. I don't know how that's going to work. But I'm doing good. I'm doing very good. I couldn't sleep last night. This parent is one of those very involved parents. And when I say involved, when I first met her, I said something that she had never heard before, and it wasn't anything life-changing at all. But she called to the office to verify what I was saying. I'm like, okay. I don't know, that's very, it's odd, but I'm going to take my